I'm at the airport and I'm ready to fly. Flying between the States and Mexico, there's economy, but there's also first class or business. What's it like? And is it worth the upgrade? Well, today I'm flying from Cancun in Mexico to LA with United Airlines, and I have gone for the business or first class option. Join me and we'll find out together if it's worth it. The process has started. I've checked in my bags. Now going to see if my priority pass works at the lounge here, and then let's fly to LA. Let's go. I'll share with you exactly how much I paid for this flight and how it compares to the economy class pricing a little later in the video. In the meantime, I found a lounge directly opposite the check-in area. United does not offer any lounge access in Cancun for its business class passengers. However, my priority pass did let me in. It was a small but functional lounge with a good array of food, various seating options, and a good view of check-in. It's time to fly. Let's head to LA. I got to the gate and immediately checked out today's ride, a 17-year-old Boeing 737-900, which would take us on the 4-hour and 17-minute journey from Cancun over to Los Angeles. Yeah, good yourself? Welcome aboard. Some early morning vitamin C. Cheers. Here's to a great flight.
Hi, and welcome. We're happy to have you aboard. We appreciate your attention as we get this safety video on and roll.
As we flew out, we got some good views of the beach resorts below before heading out over the Gulf of Mexico. First, let's check out these seats, which to be honest were very dated. The legroom was pretty good, and there, above a seat pocket full of advertising, was the smallest, oldest entertainment screen I'd seen in a while. Check out this old style remote in the armrest. The seats did come with universal power, but no USB charging. The headrests were adjustable, and like the seats, were well padded. There was a reasonable amount of recline too. Here you can see the space available when the seats in front of you recline. The tray table comes out of the armrest, and while small, it was at least sturdy. Let's go back to that entertainment screen. For the first hour of flight, the only options were some preset movies and shows running on loops across 10 channels. This really was stepping back in time. I was half expecting the old style pneumatic headsets, but this was actually worse, because at least they worked. The ones I got didn't work at all. Eventually, about an hour after takeoff, this message appeared on the screen and suddenly lots of live TV shows became available. Sadly, the audio on my seat still didn't work. The aircraft was Wi-Fi enabled, but like the entertainment system, it didn't work for at least the first full hour of the flight. Eventually, I did manage to get it up. It worked well, and I streamed the highlights of the AFL Australian Rules Football Home Derby, or Showdown, from my home city of Adelaide. It was great to see the mighty Crows get up. The real entertainment on this flight though was to come, more on that later. In the meantime, let's show you the breakfast that was served on this flight. I'd received an email from United a few days earlier and had pre-ordered the omelette. It was okay without being memorable in any way, and I'm pretty sure that croissant would make a French man weep. By contrast, the vegan special meal looked, and by all accounts, tasted much better. As I mentioned, on this flight, the real highlight were the views out the window. Initially, as we flew over the Gulf, we got some nice cloud views. But then, as we hit land again and flew over the southern United States, the views really went up several notches. The changing arid landscape below was mesmerising with its shapes and colours.
Eventually we started our descent into LA. This is a good time to tell you about how much I paid for this flight. This was for travel in late July, and we managed to get an incredible deal. The business class fare was just 732 Australian dollars, which is about 485 US, one way. At the time, economy class was ranging from 250 to 500 Australian dollars, so going in business was a no-brainer for a 4-hour flight. That said, pricing on this route is volatile depending on seasonality and demand, with high season economy fares much higher than what we paid for this business class. All that said, given it was low season and the price we paid, it's probably not surprising that United put one of their older aircraft on this flight.
LA for a few hours at least, and then back home to Australia. So we made it all the way to LAX, and that was United. Overall, not a bad flight. We lucked out a bit there with that older 737 with the old seats. Not quite as comfortable and don't have all the bells and whistles that their more modern seats have. And that entertainment system, yeah, that's a bit last century, I think. Overall though, a good flight. The meal was okay. The service was pretty good. Best thing about it though were those views out the window. Now, was it worth it for the price I paid? I think so, because I still got a lot more space than the people sitting back in economy, and obviously got the food included as well. Overall, yeah, it was a pretty decent offering, I thought. Now, I'm now here for a bit of plane spotting, a bit of av geekery. I'm about to head over to the In-N-Out Burger. I'm standing on the roof terrace of the H Hotel, LAX in full swing behind me. This is really cool. Then tonight, I fly on to Australia with Qantas on their 787 in business class, so that will be for another review. That sounds like a good reason to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a comment, give it a like, leave a comment, and yeah, please check out the rest of the videos on my channel as well. Thanks again for watching, and as always, happy travels.